Okay, so I mentioned the song has two sections. This is very typical of Irish music. Typically, there's an A section and a B section. Repeats A, B, B, and you repeat that as many times as you'd like with some variations. So let's take a look at the B section next. It's somewhat similar, but it's always a little bit different. And in this case, let me play the melody of the B section for you. So there's the melody, and now let me play it through once for you, and then we'll talk about it. So that's one time through the B. We would repeat it again. So what's going on here? First of all, we're playing a melody, but I've sort of dropped the alternating bass for a minute here. We've been playing alternating bass all through the A section pretty steadily. It seems like the B section, because it's a slight change of pace, I wanted to get a little bit different feel here. It's still kind of an alternating bass, but I'm playing a little bit more of an arpeggiation, and my thumb goes... there we go. Instead of I'm playing. So really it's that kind of idea. That's all just on a D chord with my little finger up on the top G note here. And the melody note is the second string open, so I lift my hand up completely there for a minute. The same idea against an A chord, just arpeggiating across the strings. And here we've got the first chord that isn't the 1, 4, and 5 in the key of D. And this is a B minor 7th chord. This would be a B minor if I just played the fretted notes. But we've got an open G in there, which is kind of a dissonant note. But I'm just playing it as a passing note to a G chord. And again, with the G chord here, all I'm playing is the root that I have to reach up here to the 5th fret for against the open 4th string to an A. Same kind of little ending lick here. So that's all in D, D chord, back to the alternating bass. And then again, very similar chord, but instead of with the B minor 7th, I've got an F sharp down here on the 4th string. I'm moving it up to the top. And I'm playing the whole chord with this G in the middle. So if you look at the music, I'm calling it a G major 7th over B. The name of the chord isn't too important, it just sounds cool. Down to a G. A. You may notice that the phrase of the very last measure is very similar to A. That's pretty typical. A lot of times in these songs, even the entire last half of the B section may be the same as an A. In this case, it's really just the last measure that we come back to the same kind of sound. So let me just play that through real slowly, and I'll again call out the chords while we do it. D, still D, open the 2nd string, A, 3rd measure, B minor 7th, G to an A, D, to this G major 7th over B, to a G, D, A, D. So both the A section and the B section are really based around the 1, 4, 5 in the key of D, except that in the B section we get this B minor sound, or the G major 7th over B, depending on how you want to name it, that just adds a nice little color and a little different feel. And also, in my arrangement in the B section, I'm diverting from the alternating bass as strict, and at the beginning adding some arpeggiation just to introduce a little different feel, a little different lift as we go into the B section for a change. Now, if you want to play this tune, what you'd want to do is play the AA, BB, and then go back and play that again. Play it as often as you'd like. Generally, once you know the tune and once you've really got it down and have it memorized, you'll probably automatically make little variations. You'll play, you might play mistakes, but you may like those mistakes. Or you may deliberately play phrasing a little bit differently, timing a little bit differently, and so on. And that's usually enough to make it into an arrangement. You can play the song maybe 2 or 3 times through. You could add some sort of little intro, and then you've got an arrangement out of the whole thing.